Nice black pants you got there.
Thanks. They're covered in
Look
cat hair.
at all of us.
We all have black pants.
We're the Black Panthers.
Yeah.
The Black Panther.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent work. That's great. Wow. You started this one off strong.
Yep.
How many Zens are in here?
There's 15.
You knew right away.
Yeah.
What if you took all 15 at once?
Oh, I would be in heaven.
What if we did a podcast?
I would probably I'd
we had
probably
a
throw up.
challenge.
I
You'd
probably would throw it up
up.
at some point, yeah.
I'd probably go to the hospital.
I don't think you go to the hospital.
I think your dick would fall off.
No, I think my dick would get real hard.
Nicotine raises your testosterone.
Testes.
Your balls would
It
get
raises
so
your
big.
testes.
If you took 15 Zins on a podcast, your balls would get so big they'd be the guest on the podcast.
Yeah.
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 It's a Randy Marsh,
Yeah.
where his balls are so big he's hopping on them.
Like a bouncy sack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right,
Would
let's
you do
try
that?
it.
Would you do that for a challenge?
Do you
Take
put 15 in my
15
mouth?
Zins?
Whew.
Maybe 20. Maybe we add 5 from another container. I'll pay for them.
I might do it if I did the 3 milligrams.
What about 100?
And did 15.
Let's do it the 100 Zen challenge.
100 Zin challenge
Yeah.
would go viral,
That
and you know
really
it.
would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What-
Okay. All right. I'll
okay.
give it a shot.
Okay, that's a potential idea, but that might kill you. We could also do
a Zen.
we could also do a sketch of a guy that's trying to do Super Size Me, but with Zins.
Yeah.
Super Zen Me or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Write it down.
100 Zens. Yeah. That, or even though like
It's
a
like, I do-
15 Zen, a can challenge with Zen is like
Yeah.
would probably go viral.
I did 30 days of 30 Zins a day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's your whole 30.
I took 1 Zin a minute every day
That
for
would be
30 days.
So if I did the 3 milligrams in a can, that would be like 45 milligrams of nicotine. The most that I do.
When you say in a can, do you mean they sell them as drinks?
No, I call this a can.
Oh.
This is
okay.
a can. This is a can.
This is
Pretty
kind of
much
like
everything's are cans to me.
This is more like, I guess, like a canister. What would you call this, Lauren?
I would call that a can.
Container.
Container.
Yeah.
Can.
But I always think
It's
of a
in the
can as like
name.
a tin can. It's like a.
It's a container.
That's where they get the word.
Do you remember that the Homer sketch? I said almost something identical to what I actually mean right now.
What?
I pointed at like bottles and cans or something. I was like, they're all cans to me.
Oh yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, something like that. But no, I think those are called cans.
Okay.
All
But
right.
you were saying something else before we got onto that.
The most I've taken of Zen at one time is like 12 milligrams.
Okay.
2 of the 6 milligrams. And I can pretty much handle that now. I do that maybe not once a day, but
Every day on the hour.
yeah, every day on the hour.
Okay.
And that can make, I'll like kind of start sweating a little bit.
Yeah.
And it can make me, I've never gotten sick doing that. But
What does
like,
it do for you? What do you like about it? Turns you into a gay.
Rage.
Makes you gay.
Yeah, I get a gauge. I call it my gay rage.
Okay. Okay.
You get so much testosterone, you rage.
Get a gauge.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know. It kind of, I don't know. It helps you focus, I think, and it just kind of kicks you in gear a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, what if you took a bunch of those and mixed it with that energy drink that makes your balls tingle?
C4. Oh man, that sounds like enlightenment.
Wow.
I bet Buddha was doing that shit.
Yeah.
Buddha has 3 Zins tapped in, and he just took a blue
As
chew.
a C4. A blue chew and a C4, yeah.
Ugh.
That's awesome.
It's the only way you can get all your chakras to align.
So I'm dealing with oral thrush, and it's disgusting. And So the last time I talked to a doctor about it, they mentioned that I should get my blood sugars checked, and it's a common thing for people that have diabetes to get oral thrush. So I might have diabetes. Who knows?
Did he say you have AIDS?
No, I haven't. I need to go to like an actual. I've just done those telehealth doctors. So, but I talked to my mom and I brought that up. I was like, hey, I probably need to do this. Neither of you have diabetes, and neither of them do, but my mom's family has a history of diabetes. So it's possible, although they say if your immediate parents do, your chances are much higher than they are if they don't. Anyway, so I mentioned that. I was like, I'm going to go get the blood. I need to go get the blood tests. And she's like, oh my God, if you have diabetes, you could get Ozempic. Too much setup for the story, but I did find that very funny. That she was more excited for me to get the diabetes. You could get Ozempic for free then.
And send it to me.
Oh my God, my fingers are crossed for diabetes.
Yep.
I really hope it's diabetes.
Lord Jesus, please give my baby boy Joshua diabetes.
Please give my son diabetes so I can get that Ozempic.
Please, my Lord.
Now, Byron, when you go to the doctor and get a blood test, do they test your Zen levels?
No.
Your Zen levels are real low, bro.
Yeah.
You got to up your dose.
Yeah. I haven't gotten a blood test in quite well.
What about a sketch where Byron's a doctor and his prescription is always Zen? You take 3 Zens in the morning, 3 Zens.
So you're gonna need to cut this in half. And
Looks like you got Zenolitis.
no, it's like it's not. It's literally not just Zen, but it's like Zen. My prescriptions are like, so you're going to do 60 milligrams of Zen, 5 milligrams of BlueChew, and 16 ounces of C4.
Yep. Yeah. You're going to want to have that with your morning Red Bull, please?
And before bed, you're going to need to drink 2 beers, whiskey, Coke.
This is just pretty much Charlie Kelly as a doctor.
And in the evening, you're going to take a number 5 from McDonald's and a Culver's Butterburger.
Look, I'm going to give you some homework, okay? Write this down. 55 burgers, 55 fries.
Hot dogs. 55 hot dogs. Did you tell Lauren that I used that, like, excellently?
Yeah, but I think
recently?
I think I was
she
standing
was there.
right next to
you. Yeah. Yeah.
When was that? Where was that?
We were
at
at the burger place.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because you said, it's like, I'll take care of it.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. 55 burgers, 55 fries.
Oh, boy.
Like, I don't like referential humor that much, but sometimes it is funny.
Oh, yeah.
With people that are in the loop and know.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of those quotable shows I think you should leave.
For
It's like,
sure.
when you find people
Yeah.
that quote it, they all can quote the same stuff pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
I at work, me and Jordan will often be like, am I even gonna get anything this year?
Are we even going to get anything now?
Because I didn't ask for that.
I want to go back to Thrush real quick, if we can.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
I know we haven't introed yet, but
I don't want to.
I think we're going to use all this.
Yeah, I think
Anyways.
we are.
So when I was a kid, I got thrush too.
Yeah.
You know, on my dick, on my balls, on my mouth, just on my tongue.
Thrush is a yeast infection for those who don't know.
And my mom took me to the doctor, and like, what the fuck was this doctor thinking? Because
Yeah.
like he did. I think they did blood work on me too, and they told me they're like, so some possible reasons you might be getting this is diabetes, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Some other things he listed, and he's like, and you could also have AIDS. And I'm like a 6th
Good
grader.
doctor. This is a good doctor.
And I'm like, what the? And I like flipped shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I ain't gay.
That's what you were so concerned
Yeah,
about.
I was like, is this doctor calling me gay?
Wow.
Again,
Did you
sounds
really?
like a good doctor.
Lauren thinks he was right. on his diagnosis.
He sounds like an astute man.
Yeah.
Makes good
Ahead of his
observations.
time. But what the hell? So that's why I asked when you went to the doctor if they were like, you might have AIDS.
No, they didn't mention that. Nor have any of my many Google searches even mentioned that that's a possibility.
So why would he say that to me as a kid?
He looked at you. He thought,
He made an
This kid gay.
ocular assessment.
yeah, he did an ocular pat down. He looked at you and he made the assessment that we all make when we look at you, which is you're gay.
He saw the dildo that you came in with in your butt.
It's okay.
You
I'm
didn't
gay.
take an X-ray.
But anyway, that's funny. It's okay that you're gay. I mean, I'm gay. Lauren's gay. We're all
We're
gay.
all gay. It's okay.
That's what bonds us all.
Exactly. That's why we started this podcast.
That's why you're our friend.
No.
If
I thought we were all gay together.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Stop denying it and just embrace it.
I thought the only person in this room that was gay was Lauren.
No, we all are.
Jeez,
And that's why we're
I
friends.
I wish my wife was gay.
That would be fucking sweet. It'd be fucking sick, dude. Well, I guess we could play a little game. I only had 5 minutes to put together a game, so there's only one question.
Oh.
And it's not very high tech or anything, but
All right.
I don't know if you want to play a game. Well, I made a little game here.
Okay.
Lauren doesn't know about it, but it's a quiz that we're going to give Byron.
I don't know it either.
Oh.
So
So it's just a game for Byron.
It's just a game for Byron,
Hell
but
yeah, man.
we'll be running it, okay?
Oh.
I love games.
So it's a one-player game.
That's correct. So I put a lot of work into the
Yeah,
graph,
yeah, this is great.
into like the
Wow.
graphics and like the
Hey.
way it looks.
Wow.
Here, I'm going to scoot this forward a little bit here. So
Wow, the detail is extraordinary.
I mean, I really put a lot of, like I said, I had like maybe 5 minutes. I was working on this. I was like, oh, this could be a fun idea. I'll make a bunch of questions, but you know,
Is that Arial?
I think it's Arial. I didn't really even check. Didn't have the time.
It's a trademarked font.
So anyway, this is our quiz for Byron here. We're going to see if he can really guess the answers to these questions. But I only had time for one question. So I guess we're just going to ask the first
Okay.
question.
Is there a theme to the questions?
Byron. Byron is the theme of the
Byron is
questions.
the theme. Okay.
When you answer the question, you have to answer from the point of view of Byron. So that's an important, I guess,
Oh,
aspect of the
okay.
game here.
So you guys are playing too, kind of?
I guess, yeah, we can play too. We can give our guess of what we think the correct answer is.
Okay.
I think that's a good idea. And then whoever
Okay.
gets the answer right gets a point. And if Byron gets it, then he wins the game.
Okay.
All right, here we go. I didn't have much time, so it's just a simple. Okay, here's question one, the one and only question: are you gay? Now, before you answer, this is a multiple choice. This is a multiple choice game here.
Okay.
So you can choose between A, you tell the truth, which would be you say yes.
Okay.
So you could A,
Okay.
choose to tell us the truth,
Okay.
Okay.
or would you B, lie and tell us that it's no? Now we have to we should give Byron some time to think about.
Yeah.
These are the only two answers?
Well,
These are the only two
yeah.
answers. And we have to answer. Here's what's important, Lauren. We need to say what we think Byron would say. That's a very important aspect of this because that's the correct answer. What do you think?
I think Byron is very earnest, so I think he'd tell the truth.
I also agree. I think that is where Byron would go. He would say, I'm an honest person. I would tell the
if there's one thing
to my friends.
right, if there's one thing I know about Byron, it's he loves to yes and.
Absolutely. And Byron, what would your guess be?
My guess or my is this?
What
So
is your
this
answer?
is guessing what I would say.
Yeah, you're guessing what you would say.
Well, if I was gay, I think I would say A.
If you were gay, you would say
yeah,
A.
and the
But I'm not-
hypothetical.
I'm talking about you are
Wow.
not gay. No. You're not gay. You're saying if you were gay. I'm saying,
So that's kind of B. He really went with B.
as you are right now,
No, I said A.
who Byron is,
Mm-hmm.
what would Byron say? Not if he's gay. Just what would Byron, what would you currently say?
I don't really know. You know what? There's a great chapter in a great book that I read once that said, "Tell the truth, or at least don't lie," by the great Jordan B. Peterson.
I agree.
So I feel like it said at the least don't lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd answer A.
You'd answer A.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Well,
we all won.
we all went with A.
We all won.
Unfortunately, the
game.
answer is B. The answer would be to lie and say no. That's what Byron would do. Come on, folks. And I knew the answer, and I still guessed A, okay? Just strategically.
Because you thought I would go against you?
Anyway, thanks, folks, for playing.
Wow.
That's the end of the game.
Well, okay, but was this quiz, was there, can you go back through real quick? I want to see something.
What do you need to see?
What do you need to see exactly?
So there's nothing about Byron in here.
No, not at all.
Okay. All right.
But I wanted to find some questions to ask you and thought it would be fun to find. I just literally, this is the truth, was like, oh, I'll put together a format. We'll do this on an episode 5 episodes in the future or some like kind of fun thing. And then my what I used as a sample of Are You Gay made me laugh and chuckle. So I said, let's do it for you today with one question. I think it worked. It made me laugh. And I made it.
See, here's the thing.
You like the answer choices? That's
I
my
do.
favorite part. A, tell the truth.
Yeah.
It's not the truth. We know you're straight.
Well, when I have Zin,
Well, not
for sure. That's why I just popped 2 Zins. Made me, I had to be like, man, I must be presenting pretty gay right now.
No, you're
Gotta
not.
get my testes up, dude. Dude, how can you look at me and then look at Chicago and
Yeah.
think that boy gay?
I don't. Well,
know?
honestly, there's a lot of like bearded, like just like normal
Otters?
looking. Yeah, there's a lot of otters out there.
Well, I did have a gay guy once say, "Is like you could be an otter," which
Yeah.
I actually took as a compliment. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
all right. Not
right.
a bear, not a bear. That's okay. I don't really want to be a bear. I'm not that big.
All right, I'll fuck you.
All right, you want me over? I'm gay now. I've been delivered.
I like men's now. I'm gay now. I've been delivered. That is so funny.
But at the same time, yes, you are right in that are very flamboyantly gay.
Yeah.
Otters for sure.
Yeah.
But there's also like a metric shit ton of fucking metro dudes in Chicago that are like
Just kind of like male feminists.
Yeah, dude.
Like kind of softies, kind of like wearing like women's clothing, like a blouse down the street, but they're straight and they're with their wife.
I don't
You
know if
ever
I've
seen
seen
that?
a blouse, but
You know, a man wearing like a bra and panties. And he's dancing on
Tucking.
a pole, and
he's tucking.
you went to the club late at night, and you only brought $30 in one. But you wanted to tip him more because he said he'd show it, but he never showed us it. So
God.
you got to keep going back, and you keep drinking. And then you kill him. Then you wait for him to get off work, and you go in the back and you kill him. Because you're mad and you're drunk.
Have you given this to Donna Comics?
Given what to Dawn of Comics?
This quiz?
No, we know the answer. He would tell the truth. Yes. He already has. See, we're
Okay.
waiting on you two.
It's we were just talking earlier about how both of us literally reached out to
Reached out to Dawn of Comics.
yeah, and essentially we're asking him like the same questions.
What's going on in the UK?
I just want to do a wellness check on that guy.
Yeah.
Hope he's not been arrested because he was saying some pretty crazy shit in his DMs to me. Not crazy in the way, crazy that it's like.
It would be something that they would arrest you for.
What the fuck?
It is crazy.
Man, we need 1776 that shit.
We need to declare. They need to declare independence.
No, we need to declare independence for them.
We need to send our military over there.
Yeah.
Start a revolution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be
that.
so like. This is gonna be
know about
great.
that.
This is crazy. This is crazy, dog.
Okay.
That would be the greatest place for like Great Britain would be the best place for Western civilization to live separately from the rest of the world.
Yeah.
It's an island.
Okay.
Like if everything else turned into like communism,
Oh, I
one
see.
world government.
It'd be the best place for us to move over to and stay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And take over.
Yeah.
Invade.
Yeah. Well, not invade.
Yeah. Well, kind of invade.
Kind of. Well, maybe kind of, but yeah.
And hey, and here's what we'll do. We'll give them a little strip of land.
They can have Ireland.
Everyone moves to Ireland. There's a lot of land. Tear it down. Build houses.
I just want to be the Duke of Scotland.
Yeah. What did the Duke of Scotland do?
Just
Start to invade every country around him.
be Scottish. Scottish.
That's why you want to be. Wait, why did you say you want to be the Duke of Scotland?
I just think it'd be cool.
What did that have to do with the rest
Title.
I got to pop my zin, laddies.
Mhm. Let us know what you think of the Scottish down in the comments.
What do you think of the Scottish, Lauren?
I like plaid, so I'm in favor of the Scots.
That's pretty racist.
I don't mind. How's it racist?
Yeah.
Well, you're just assuming that all Scottish people like plaid.
Yeah, you really shouldn't say that, but they are all drunks.
Now that is true.
Well, thank you for educating me.
They are all loonies. I would love to go to Scotland. That would be so cool. There was I think it was Scotland. There was a saxophone conference in Scotland when I was going to college, and everyone got to go but me because I was poor and I didn't have money, and they all have money. Everyone I went to school with always just found a way to have money. Either they had parents or they had scholarships. I never had scholarships. Everyone always had fucking money, man. Anyway, they all went to Scotland, and then there's all these pictures of like the cool like events that they went to, and I always was very jealous. I've always wanted to go to Scotland. It looks so cool.
You know where sax came from, right?
Where Adolf Sachs.
Anglo-Saxon.
Yeah. Well, sax comes from Adolf Sachs.
No,
the
it comes
guy
from
who
Anglo.
invented the. We've talked about it on the podcast before.
I think
You were
last
on the
episode.
episode. No, it was with Suze.
No, it came from Anglo-Saxon.
No, it did not. Sax comes from saxophone. And
Well, I'm talking about the abbreviation.
right. The abbreviation sax is actually the guy's name was Sax, Adolf Sachs, and then he made up the name saxophone. That's a cool instrument name.
And he was, I believe he was Belgian.
All right, hey, you know what?
I bring
You're
it up
right.
and then I'm
it
like-
comes from Anglo-Saxon. You know what? Let's lie.
Yeah, I like choice B here.
Boring. Telling the truth?
Yeah, come on.
Come on. Why don't you lie about it? Yeah. I would love for the police to come after me after stuff I said. Just so I can get a good video of them saying like, did you say that you went to a car wash and there was a bunch of Asians there or something? You know, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And
It's
you're
like,
just laughing and
Yeah,
like, yeah, I
exactly.
wrote a good one.
yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
There was one of the guys that got arrested, they like showed the judge. I have a video of the judge reading off the sentence for them and reading off what they said, and what they said wasn't even that crazy. Here, I'll pull it up because it was interesting. It's just
insane,
ridiculous.
It's
You
like
can't arrest
average everyday people.
but they don't have freedom of speech.
No,
That's not part of their
it's just
thing.
fucking sad.
But also, a big part of the riots and everything going on there is it's a big anti-immigration kind of thing. But I'm like, why do they care so much about like maintaining immigration? Since when are they the country of immigrants? Aren't they the country of like colonial like
they were the immigrants,
right?
Well,
wait, what? I'm talking about, aren't they the country that went out and tried to conquer the whole world and like?
I think it's
Yeah.
a big like.
But they do have a lot of immigrants.
They do have a big immigrant problem.
Yeah.
But why are they so lax on immigrants?
It's not like I think what you're saying is it's not like America where you can kind of claim it. Maybe it's like
part
a
of the foundation of the
quasi-truth where
country
it's like,
was like that it's
Country-
people from all different backgrounds coming into a melting pot of
melting
America.
pot. Yeah.
We want them coming in. We want them coming in legally. That's that's the thing. We want them. We just want them legally.
Mm-hmm. But like the UK was never like. I mean, that's an ancient civilization.
Yep.
Britons have lived there. They are natives to that land.
And anytime you like are gonna like kind of rise up and point that out, there are going to be groups of people also joining in on that, going like, yeah, and they're brown too, and that's why I don't like them. That's always going to be the case. Like every time there's any kind of like anti-immigrant thing, you're gonna find those people in the South that are just like, I just don't like them because they Mexican. Like my mom will always exist. It's it's like the racist people will always exist, but nobody actually they take that as the sound bite. It's like Jordan, what's the guy? Jordan Klepper will go out to a Trump rally and record the three most racist people there, and then show hey, these guys, we're always going to call them racist from here on out. They're all racist because I showed you three of the most ridiculous, retarded people in that group, right?
Yeah.
And you could do the exact same thing for the left, and people on the right do that as well. There's tons of people that go out to college campuses and record the dumbest lefties ever, and it doesn't represent everybody. But I forget where I was going with that. Well, anyway, this is the judge. This is the judge talking to the guy, or giving the sentence for the guy who said something on Facebook that's sending him to jail.
On to say that you did not want your money going to immigrants who, quote, rape our kids and get priority, end quote. This offence is so serious that an immediate custodial sentence is unavoidable. Would you stand, please? The sentence that I pass has been reduced by 1/3 to reflect your guilty plea. The sentence is one of 20 months imprisonment.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh my!
And he said
20 fucking months.
I know. Calm down. It's
Yeah.
okay. Take a deep breath, my boy.
Take Papa Zen.
I already have two in. Are you fucking
That's
kidding
crazy
me?
though, right? And all he said was, I don't want my money going to immigrants who, and then he says, rape our children and get priority.
Yeah,
Well-
maybe he just meant I only want my money going to immigrants who are being productive citizens
Yeah.
and not
It's his fucking money.
Right.
destructive.
Can he like?
You can't say that as a private citizen
Yeah.
to say that you don't want your money going, your tax money going somewhere.
Like I just. So what
but
if
they'll
someone
they'll
has?
say it's the hate speech of saying that immigrants rape children, even though there's some cases of immigrants
that
raping
happening?
children.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even though,
And they,
even though
and
a
they
big
tend to
portion
get
of
priority. They weren't like. It's not like the police was really going after that
even
when it was happening. In fact, they were like covering that shit up.
right? Yeah,
It's crazy. It's really
very
crazy.
Strange.
I feel bad for the UK right now.
Yep, that's nuts. It's nutty buddy, but you know what? I like nutty buddies.
It ain't America.
It sure ain't. It sure ain't.
Just illegally migrate here. We have open borders.
Yeah. And no one would stop a Brit. No one's going to send a Brit back. Maybe they would, depending on the Brit.
Yeah.
I'm an American.
Get out.
Oi, love. You can't kick me out of here. I'm an American. Oh, you can't kick me out of here. Oh, no. I can't do it today. What are you trying to say? I'm a fucking American.
These words are so naughty that you will be imprisoned for the rest of your life, you dirty, dirty man.
And then there was a thing about their like police force or whatever was saying if people in other countries, if we find you saying things, we will extradite you to our country and try you here.
Come on, come and do it, motherfucker. I dare you.
Did you or did you not say that this man is an ugly, poopy pants, meanie-headed cock-a-tit sucker?
Are you the three who call themselves the Black Panthers?
Guilty as charged.
Off with your heads.
Off with your heads.
Crazy shit.
Well, yeah, that's not happening.
I just like the idea that in court they have to repeat all of the things that the people say.
I know. It's hilarious.
20 months in jail for a tweet.
Yeah. That's
Unbelievable.
crazy.
Yeah.
Just unfreaking believable.
Yeah. But you can go out and tweet like kill all white men.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure they're not sentencing anyone for that.
Kamala Harris would be like, I love the energy. This is great. This brings me joy.
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 What can be unburdened by what has been.
When we went to go see that Jimmy Dore show last night, he played a clip.
He tried to mind control us.
He played a clip of her doing that, but it was like
on
a
loop
compilation of every time she said that, and it goes on and on and on, and it never ended. It was crazy.
It's a form of MK Ultra for sure.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. What can be unburdened by what has been. Yes, that'll be what the robots are saying whenever
Well, I read
you're roaming the streets that are filled with litter and looking around for the cameras so that they don't pick you up, so that they don't fly in and come get you, and then
posters
the big,
that say joy.
yeah, the big robotic screen that can watch you, and the face shows up on it. It goes, what can be unburdened by what has been.
All the TV
You've been
shit.
found outside of your home. Please return immediately. We are on lockdown.
Please return immediately and turn on Channel 4 to watch Brat Summer.
Please return to your home. We are on just 2 more weeks to slow the spread.
Just monkeypox.
Return to your homes immediately. Do not use Facebook. Do not communicate.
Do not think.
Turn on your televisions. Watch the news for further updates. You are in danger. Watch the news for further updates. Follow your schedules. Show up at work.
Do not take off your mask.
Please do not remove your mask.
Insert your butt plug.
No, that wasn't the street patrol robot. That's just one that you have in your house for fun.
That's my Alexa.
Yeah.
Please confirm your order for COVID booster.
It's like an AI-generated shopping cart.
Please prepare your anus for COVID suppository. Because that's what it'll be in the future.
Please place the ivermectin in the shopping cart.
Well, I don't know if that would happen. It'd
No,
be
that'll
like
be
in the trash.
That'll be contraband. They'll take it from you.
No, by then they'll find a backer that's a billionaire that supports them and funds the big, and they'll find out by then that just eating carrots actually cures COVID, and they'll be well, carrots are actually what horses eat. Did you know that? That's like horse food. People are eating horse food to try to cure COVID. It's disgusting.
I heard that rabbits eat carrots. So you're trying to. This is rodent medicine.
It's not even hard to get the COVID vaccine. They put them in McDonald's burgers now.
I mean, that would not surprise me.
Exactly. Don't you know ivermectin is cool now? But just don't.
It's in.
Yeah, it's in.
It's the vibe.
What are you wearing tonight? Oh, it's ivermectin.
What's your face routine? Like, what's your skin routine? Ivermectin.
It like cures everything. Oh, do you remember when you guys all said that it was horse dewormer? No, I don't remember that actually.
That didn't happen.
That didn't
actually.
happen.
That wasn't me.
That wasn't me, and I actually
That's
never
fake
said
news.
that. I actually never said that, even if you found footage that I did.
There's like a born again liberal where it's like everything that they like ever said is like not true because they've changed their mind on it
Yeah.
Yeah.
because the corporate media told them to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good morning. It's 6 a.m. Time to wake up and go to work. Start your day with your breakfast and 3 Zens.
Pop a BlueChew. On your way to work, stop by 7-Eleven and grab your C4.
Beep, beep, beep. It's time for your Zen. Beep,
Your
beep,
Z
beep.
levels are looking low. Your Z,
Z
levels
levels.
are looking low.
Are you feeling gay?
Yeah. We should just write the new Idiocracy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is pretty much the exact same as that movie.
It has gotten to a crazy point where that's kind of the case. Yeah.
Yeah.
I read that Rikers is apparently preparing for Trump to be like sentenced to like jail there. You know Rikers Island?
Yeah.
It's like a New York prison.
Yeah.
Like, which is crazy.
How did they know? Did the construction guy go like, "Hey, they had us put in a golden toilet today"?
I don't know. This could not be true. I mean, it's a tweet that I read.
It's possible.
But like, it wouldn't surprise me. And then like the conspiracy is that like Kamala hasn't like all the debates are scheduled for after the sentencing. So it's like he could get sentenced to like jail and then can't do the debates, and so she can snake her way out of the debates. I don't actually think that'll happen.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. Dave Smith's thing is that he says, I think that there's probably one more. Like everything so far has been what we've all said, that they're going to pull some big shit this year for the election. And so far there have been some big things, but he thinks there's at least one or two more big things.
There's
that
probably
they're
two
gonna pull.
more. Yeah. There's going to be one probably this month and then one in October.
And then life as we know it is completely over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we all burn.
I like have been saying that like I think Kamala is going to be president, not that she's going to win. And I do think that's the case. And part of the reason I'm saying that is because I've never voted for a candidate that's won. I've voted third party a handful of times too, so like that's to be expected.
Then go vote for her.
I don't know. I'm not gay.
That might be. It's like it's your magic power. When you vote, that person loses. So you go vote for her if you want her to lose.
Take one for the team, Byron.
I don't know. No, because then what if someone looks it up and they're like, "Oh, you're gay."
No one can look. If you could look up people's votes
They
and
don't
find
need
out
to
if
look
they're
that.
gay,
They don't need to look that up. They just need to look at you.
they need to watch this episode and look at your answers to these questions. I don't know. I just want her to win. She's
Joy.
my hero.
You want joy.
I want joy. I want to be unburdened by
what has been.
what has been.
Yeah.
Because I believe in what can be.
I want my pants to be unburned by what has been.
Yeah.
Black Panthers.
What I really like about her is like it's not I get so bored about like policy and like what they're gonna do. I care about celebrities and I care about like what they care about. So the DNC is happening here in Chicago. They're pulling out what they call the blue carpet, which is like the red carpet for the Oscars, but it's full of celebrities who are here for the DNC, and they're throwing these big extravagant parties at these different like venues in Chicago with celebrity guests and celebrity DJs and all that kind of stuff, because they're the fucking party young like party. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know what you're saying.
And that's what I like about them. I'm not being sarcastic. That's what I enjoy about them is they include a bunch of celebrities.
Yeah.
The white guys for Harris Zoom call was the best hour of my life, and I got to share with those men what I have never even shared with my own wife.
Yeah.
That I'm gay. I find it so funny that like white women for Kamala thing, and the one girl was like talking about how like we can't do not dare disagree with a black person.
Yeah,
right
the
now.
teacher that was in there.
And
yeah.
I'm like, okay, so apply that to like Candace Owens.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
like it's so
Yeah.
hypocritical because
Well,
it's
she's not
obviously
black.
not. Yeah.
She's not black.
Yeah, that's
She's
what
not
they
black.
would say.
Yeah.
And it's just so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I don't know. It's just so, it bothers me to no end because it's obviously not, they don't actually believe that.
Yeah.
Because if they did, then someone like Candace Owens, they could not disagree with.
Well, you can't get like someone who is like left leaning. You can't get them, especially. I'm sorry, white people who are super left leaning. You can't get them excited enough then to use a slur for a right wing black person. They love it.
Oh, yeah.
They love it.
Yeah.
They go, oh, they're right wing, and then like, yes, I get to use the slurs, and they'll
get
use
the
the
pass.
slurs completely openly. They'll say stuff that my granddad would say.
Yeah.
But here's the difference: is they are excited to say it. They finally get to say it. My granddad's like, I don't know, slurs just don't have the same kick to them that they used to. Like he just he just kind of says it casually. He's like, I might consider not using them, but I have a problem.
I quit anytime I want, but
At least my grandfather feels some remorse. But it's true. Any of those any partially right-leaning black person or libertarian-leaning black person gets every slur in the book thrown at them.
Yeah.
Far more than anyone else I've ever seen. And by people who, march for anti-racism.
Yeah.
But it's like, nope, you're the exception because you're someone I see as racist.
You're actually
and
a
because
white
I'm
nationalist.
anti-racist, I can be racist towards you because racism cancels out racism. Being racist ends racism is actually how it works.
I feel
And-
like they do that with every identity group that
That's true.
they believe should be on their team.
Yep.
Yep.
So
Yep. And they don't really care about any of those groups. It's just rhetoric to get votes,
yeah.
to seem virtuous.
Yep. Yep.
It's crazy too that there's headlines where it's like JD Vance proposes I guess a good example is Donald Trump's no tax on tips proposal could be a problem for corporate America. Here's why.
Yeah.
That's the headline.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
here's his proposal or his
I've seen
idea,
this.
and then it's here's why this could be bad.
Yep.
Or here's how this actually doesn't help people.
And
Yep.
here's why
And-
Kamala should steal it.
And then Kamala is a headline, same sort of thing. Kamala promotes no taxes on tips.
Yep.
Exclamation point.
Yep. As a matter of fact, because you said that, I sign up, and I recommend everyone sign up for the Tom Woods newsletter. I get an email from Tom Woods just about every single day, and he sent me the CBS News. This is CBS News, exactly what you're saying here. Donald Trump says he wants to end tax on tips. CBS News says former President Donald Trump's vow to stop taxing tips would cost the federal government up to $250 billion over 10 years, according to a nonpartisan watchdog group. Here's CBS News when Kamala Harris suggests ending taxes on tips. Vice President Kamala Harris is rolling out a new policy position saying she'll fight to end taxes on tips for service and hospitality workers. So, and then here's the funny thing, though, to make Donald Trump look bad, too, they're like, that would cost the federal government $250 billion. It's like, oh,
Good.
no.
Ooh.
Yeah, oh, no.
Oh.
But don't
Poor
you
federal government.
don't you understand?
That would, they're like, hey, that would give you money and not us.
They fucking lost billions of dollars. Like, lost
Take
it
us
up
in.
in air.
Hey, calm down. Take us in.
Dude,
bro.
I already
You're
have two.
getting
I
angry.
can't get another one, man.
Calm
I just
down.
want to say I agree. How dare they take billions of dollars away from our government to go out and bomb other countries? How dare they?
I know.
Yeah. Yeah. They're going to take money away from the government, and then you would earn that money.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ugh. Yeah.
But now Kamala's doing it. It's like, actually, it's a really great idea.
Yeah.
This is exactly what we need.
It helps like service workers and blue collar people and working class people.
It actually takes...
And it does. And if she did it, I would be like, cool, great. Thank you.
Yeah. For Donald Trump, it's that takes money away from the government and gives it back to you. And for Kamala, it's that takes money away from the government and gives it back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just
Yep.
framing it in a different way.
Yep.
Yeah. It is a glass half empty versus half full situation.
Exactly.
And it's like stuff like that that makes me just like, I guess it's because I'm a little more contrarian, but like, it just pisses me off to
Makes
where
you
I'm
want
like,
your zins.
I'm like, fuck you then. Like, fuck you. I'm going to vote for the person that you hate.
Take a deep breath, bro. We're trying to have fun here.
Yeah.
I am having a good time.
Yeah, like we're
We're like happy, dude.
we're like staying chill and just bringing up real chill topics, like you know,
Yeah, we're trying to just be
Real chill politics.
and,
We're just talking about like war and shit.
and-
Chill out.
Yeah, and like the UK arresting people for tweets. It's like real chill topics, but you keep trying to take it to this place of anger.
I could
and
be chill.
It's not gonna fly with us.
I could be chill, boppity bop boopity dee.
That's
Don't lie.
scat.
Don't lie.
All right, let's finish up this episode. I'm gonna play James Carville. That's his name, right?
Yes.
James Carville, who's a political analyst.
Yeah, I know him.
He's like a political strategist. He
He helped Bill Clinton win.
he helped Bill Clinton.
He's a
win.
big
That's
car
correct.
salesman.
And he's
He's
by the way,
Raging Cajun.
that is correct.
He's gay?
I looked all of this up, and he's the Raging Cajun. That's his nickname.
Do you say he's gay?
No. I did not say he's gay.
Because I just
But
hear
he's-
that sometimes and get excited.
No, you're gay. No, I'm just, no, but okay. So this is him talking about how people call Tim Walz Tampon Tim. He's very
Okay.
angry with that. He doesn't like that people call him Tampon Tim, and he hates the right wing, media for doing this. So let me play this.
So when I tell you, and we talked about this, and Governor Tim has called them weird, and that doesn't nearly describe this. So I have a message to Jesse and of the whole freak show is why don't you take a tampon and shove it right up your ass, because that's where it goes, right up your ass. Or maybe you could stick it in your mouth, and maybe you could take a used one and stick it in your mouth and suck on it, because that's what you do. You suck. Thank you, and good night.
Thank you and good night.
I think he came by the end of that.
I mean, I do kind of love it. I wish, like,
There was something
I actually love it too.
yeah.
There was something a little like that. That sounded like dirty talk in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stick it in your ass.
Stick it
Take
in your
this
ass,
tampon,
and then
stick
take
it
a
in your
used one and put it in your mouth.
And then put it in my mouth.
Spit on it. Okay.
And then I'll spit on it, and then you spit back on me.
He goes off on, right-wing media the entire time. You know, he's married to another political strategist who works for the conservatives. She's a conservative political
Who?
strategist. I forget her name. Something Matita. I don't know.
Medea.
Yeah.
Matilda.
He's married
I
to
don't know.
Medea.
Matilda,
Yeah.
the classic.
I'd have
movie.
to look into that. Oh, Mary Madeline. She's a political consultant who works with the Republican Party.
And she was. A
I think
she was a,
I think she's one of those never Trumper.
Probably.
she,
Yeah.
she was a French orphan who was raised by the nuns.
I guess so, Mary Madeline.
I do think it's like kind of insane how our like political divide has actually changed from like a Republican and Democrat thing, even though that's how like the establishment views it still is like right wing and left wing, but really it's like establishment versus not like anti-establishment people.
Correct.
In a big
And
way.
while they spread hatred amongst, or while they like seed that division to the American people, like while we're all super divided on all of these topics and left versus right and who's on the left and who's on the right, they are married, and have
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
And work for either side
Yeah.
to push you in either direction. And at the end of the day, they go, yeah, that's just work. That's the
Yep.
job.
Yep. Now take this tampon, stick it up your ass. Stick it up your ass.
Right.
I don't know if we played it on the podcast, but there's another clip of James Carville just going off on what's wrong with the Democrat Party.
Oh,
And
yeah?
he just starts going on this rant about how there's too many bitchy women.
Oh, yes, that's that guy that said
Yeah.
that. That's hilarious. That's real funny. That's true.
Yeah.
And that made people real mad, I assume.
Yeah, for sure.
That made bitchy women really mad.
Yeah.
Because there's too many bitchy women and you immediately hear, what?
His rant is just like, there's too many bitchy women that come in here and you just trying to watch the football game and they just nagging in your ear, just nagging. And people don't want to be told how to live, but these people just want to tell you how to live, and that's wrong. And bam, throw a little olive oil and garlic in that sauce. But I do think he has many hilarious little rants.
That's wild.
There's something about he's talking about trying to come up with strategies and says something along the lines of, they just throwing spaghetti at a wall and nothing sticking.
I've heard that one too. That's so funny. He's wild. Well, I kind of like him.
Yeah.
He's wild
Sure.
for sure.
Kind of like him. Even though he helped get Bill Clinton in office.
No,
Yeah.
he's evil. 100% evil.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks evil. He looks like
Yeah.
a Bond villain.
Yeah.
But he's fun. He's a fun evil.
Yeah.
He's like a Loki.
I don't want to talk bad about Bill Clinton either. I like Bill Clinton.
Yeah,
When I played the
be
sax,
careful, man.
I know I don't like everything he did, but getting the blowjob is awesome, and I like
Yeah.
that a lot.
Yeah.
I wish people would work that into their policy now. Like,
What-
I'm going to go into the office to get
Yeah.
blown would
Listen,
make me
listen,
vote for
listen.
someone.
We-
Listen, Trump is
we-
getting blown.
We could bomb Iran, maybe, if you give me blowy.
What can be blown will be unburdened by,
By
what,
what
has
has-
creamed.
Yeah. What can jizz unburdened by what? Never. I don't know, dude. You're better at that than I am.
When I was a kid and I played saxophone, everyone would tell me that's like Bill Clinton. Like anytime a relative would have me play saxophone, they're like, "You play like Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton. You just sound like Bill Clinton." And I go, "I am Bill Clinton." It's just like in fourth grade. My initials are Jay-Z, and this
Jay-Z?
this kid goes, "Yo, Jay-Z, I got your album, Jay-Z," and I go, "I'm Jay-Z now."
I'm black.
I'm like, wow, I'm so cool, man.
Have you seen that meme? It's like an old 90s movie or it's maybe a TV show, and the guy gets like put in different bodies.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And he gets,
And I think it might be
Is
an
this-
old TV
is
show
this Quantum
potentially.
Leap?
yeah, I think it is.
It might be Quantum Leap, where he
Yeah.
looks into the mirror and he goes, "Am I retarded?"
Yeah, it's like a Down syndrome kid. I was
Because he shows up in a retarded guy's body. He doesn't
Yeah.
really understand,
Yeah.
and then he says it. So it's funny, they have to hire a mentally handicapped person to stand in front of a camera,
Yeah.
in front of a mirror, in front of a camera, and then go, "Am I retarded?" Here's your lines, and he reads it
Yeah.
and goes, "You want me to say this?"
And you know they did like 100 takes of that.
There was a
That's funny. Just thinking of every take. All right, on this next take, don't scream, okay? You promise you won't scream again? No! Okay, sorry.
There was I was watching the show with my girlfriend and her roommate, and it was one of those like reality shows, Love at First Sight or something like that.
Yeah.
Love is Blind, maybe.
Love is
I'm not
Blind.
sure. And one of the guys was bringing the girl to meet his family, and his like little brother or maybe older brother
Was it Love on the Spectrum?
Well, Lauren, let me get to it.
Lauren, let him tell the story.
You know what? Never mind.
No, let him tell the story.
It kind of killed it. It did kind of kill it. And here's why.
I'm sorry.
So like, he had like Down syndrome or something, his older brother or his little brother. And I could not help it. I was like kind of nervous to make this joke, but I was like, is this a crossover between Love on the Spectrum and
Yeah. Wow. So you
Yeah,
really
great
did
story,
ruin it.
great story.
No, you ruined it. You don't get to be mean and go,
Yeah.
great story. You ruined it.
is this Love on the Spectrum crossover? Before I even said retarded or anything.
Yeah, I know. Now, there's a really funny clip of, I think it's like a 90 Day Fiance where like this Asian guy comes and stays with this white girl and her white family and kind of like a Southern family. Most of them are like pretty big people, like larger in size. And so they ask him at dinner, they're meeting him for the first time, this Asian guy, and they go, "What do you think of Americans?" And he goes, "Mostly fat." and they all get so uncomfortable, especially the mom. Like, it's like, well, what makes you say that? Like, why would you say that? He's like, "I think Americans mostly lazy." And they're like, "Oh, do you think what's her name? The girl he's dating is fat?" And he goes, "She's chubby for sure. She knows." Like, it's very like straightforward, and they're like very upset with it. It's so funny, very fun to watch. His just kind of like deadpan, like, yeah, I don't understand
Fat.
the problem. Yeah,
Fat.
yes, you all fat. Oh, you're fat because you're lazy.
Yes, you are fat.
You're fat because you're lazy. Easy. Give me a hard question.
Like, why would you say that? Because I have eyes.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you could say they have like 60% eyes.
All right. Well, on that, let's end the pod. No, just
Yeah,
that was funny. That was fine. I was trying to think of the same joke in my head and a way to say it. So, all right. Well, folks, thanks for listening to this episode of the podcast. Before I let you go, I do want to announce something very special that I'm very much looking forward to. We are going to
My
be...
birthday.
Nope, your birthday already happened. Literally a few days ago.
Next year's.
All right.
Everyone's invited. It's going to be here.
Well, they've already turned the podcast
Yeah.
off now, so no, I would like to announce our very special 100th episode spectacular. We are doing a very cool big show with all kinds of surprises and guests and fun, and it's going to be live streamed on YouTube. This will be on Sunday, September 22nd at 5 p.m. Central Time. Central Standard Time. So that is 6 p.m. Eastern, and that is 3 p.m. Pacific. And if you want to find out what that is in other times, go Google it.
Take a math class.
If you're somewhere else in the world, I tried to do this slightly earlier than we normally do it, but I know it might still be late for other folks as well. So sorry, but it'll be uploaded the next day. So,
and just for our UK listeners, just be advised, we are going to take every single chat and send it directly to the UK police.
If you send a live chat in the thing, it will be reported to the police station in the UK. We work directly with the police in the UK. We forgot to mention that in our earlier story. We do have a bit of a bias. We are working for the UK government. Okay, no, but please check out the live stream. It's going to be a fun time. I'll mention it more in the next few episodes. Yeah. And we love you very much. Yeah. Talk to you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye now.
I know. I was going to make a joke.
Well, let's come back on. Let's come back. We're still here.
All right. I forgot to do what did we learn? Lauren, what did you learn today?
I learned that Byron really should try and tell the truth more often.
Byron, what'd you learn today?
Gay.
You learned gay?
Yeah, I learned gay.
Check it out. Hi. Byron learned gay. Hi. All right. Well, today I learned that that 3 Zins a day will keep the doctor away. I don't know why I fucking learned today, but
you learned that.
Tell me what I learned.
I'll tell you what you learned.
I'll tell you what I learned. What I really learned. Go ahead.
You learned that what can be unburdened
burdened by what has been. That is what I've learned. But I already knew that because I'm voting Kamala. Kamala? I don't know. I don't know which one is right. Okay, goodbye, folks.
Bye.
Bye.